Good morning, Corvallis. This is Jake McGrady. It's a fine Friday morning. You're listening to Second String Sports live on 88.7 FM. Chilling in the studio. We got... Just introduce yourself.
Yo, got Logan McGinnis over here chilling in the stew.
We got dried mangoes to the right.
Graham Van Dyke.
Mangoes.
Feed the beast.
Anyway, coming to you a nice sunny day in Corvallis. It's a pretty good Friday morning, I would say.
It's probably going to turn out to be a nice day.
It's been nice all week.
You know, we've only got a few days of rain. Not to talk too much weather here, but, you know, weather's good. When it's sunny, it just boosts your spirits. You know, I had a couple midterms this week. Brought my spirits down.
Maybe brought the grades up.
Maybe. No.
Let's be honest here.
Midterms are never a fun time. But, you know, sports are a fun time. Got a lot of sports to talk about, a lot of things going on.
Oh, yeah.
We do.
We're not going to all talk about it now, but, you know, all-star selection, of course, we all know what it's the day before.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl weekend.
Double.
Love me that bowl. Can't wait. Sunday. It's all about. I got one online homework assignment standing between me and thinking about nothing but the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I'm pumped.
Yeah, I got a couple midterms next week, so I know I got to study for that.
Yeah,
See,
I feel you.
I'm fortunate. Yeah. I had 2 this week. I have a break next week, and then I have 3 midterms week 6.
Yeah.
So week 5 is sort of my one down week, which is always a positive. Perfect timing with the Super Bowl, but I'm pumped.
Yeah. You guys got any funny stories of the week?
Funny stories of the week. I don't know. This week's been a blur, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you.
This week has been a blur, a study blur.
I've had a little flu action.
Yeah?
Really have just been eating soup. So I've probably lost like 10 pounds, but other than that,
you have been eating a lot of soup, actually.
Yeah, I can't hold down anything else.
Like I legitimately, yeah, he can't.
Yeah,
I legitimately see bowls of soup everywhere.
Yep.
Logs.
Yeah.
What's your soup of choice?
Right now it's chicken nudes.
Chicken noodle soup is disgusting.
Oh.
When
I don't want to be sick, I'm eating chicken tortilla.
That's what I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Chicken tortilla soup from Campbell's.
It's all about that tomato life.
And if I still wasn't
Tomato
sick,
soup is great.
I'd be eating clam chowder.
Oh, clam. I love me some chowder.
No.
But I'm not feeling the chowder right now just because, I feel like
It's nice and thick.
It's going to upset my tummy.
Chowder does not agree with sickness, I might have to add.
Chowder.
When you get a nice sourdough bread bowl from maybe Moe's Crab Shack.
Moe's.
They call it like their cannon bowl or something like that.
Love me some Moe's.
Delicious.
Get some clam chowder and some fish tacos from Moe's.
And you know about Moe's? They have Moe's in Alaska?
No. I've been to Moe's.
I know.
I know you're Oregonian. Ways.
I was about to say, the only, Moe's in Alaska, you could just walk outside and there'd probably be like fish like sticking out of the snow.
Yeah, fish sticks out of the snow. That's a fact.
Anyway, what do you want to talk about first? A little NBA action?
Yeah.
We got some NBA talk. We could jump right into maybe the All-Star selection.
All-Star reserve.
All-Star selection. I'm sure, for all of our listeners right now, there's some local Oregon natives. You already know what I'm about to say. Two fine representatives of the Portland Trail Blazers have been selected to the 2014 All-Star reserves. Damian Lillard and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yes,
no surprise there with LaMarcus, but for Damian, it's a huge treat for Portland and just the city in general. It's just something awesome. I cannot wait.
Yep.
Yeah. One thing that was a big controversy I was reading over last night is Anthony Davis.
Did not make it.
Snubbed, but...
It's hard when the Pelicans are such trash this year.
Yeah. But whatever, also, he's probably... Like, everyone was making a big deal about it, but most likely he's probably going to replace Kobe.
You think that's what they're going to let him do?
I thought they would have just taken one of the reserves and done it, but I guess...
I know. He should have easily been a reserve. I personally think that he should have got it over Dirk Nowitzki. Just
totally,
by numbers.
Totally.
And it's not like the Maverick...
I mean, Dirk's been having a decent year. I mean, what...
Mavs are 8th, though.
Mavs are 8th.
I mean, they really do factor in standings. That's why Joe Johnson got a nod, because Brooklyn's 7th in the East.
Which is why I disagreed with Kevin Love starting. in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
But that's fans.
That's true.
Popularity.
He is getting pretty popular, that's for sure.
Especially with the LA market, because they all think he's going to come to the Lakers.
There's the rumor of the anonymous NBA GM who said it's 100% certainty that he will be coming to
What's with all these
LA.
impatient
impatient GMs trying to
impatient
make hasty
NBA players too, though? Because Kyrie wants to leave now.
Yeah, the rumor is Kyrie already wants out of.
Well, I mean, he's been there how many years? Like 2, 3?
2?
Kyrie,
No, 3.
Kyrie
He's
and
a
Kevin
year older
Love.
than Damian.
Lakers, maybe?
That's what people. I don't see it.
Not both of them, no.
Why not?
They're gonna get someone in the
Because
draft.
they're still rebuilding.
They can still get someone in the draft.
I don't.
I think they're gonna get someone better in the draft. Someone on the sports show last night, Jeff was saying they're gonna get Marcus Smart.
They do need
Yeah,
a
but that's
guard.
this year. But
I
then
know.
they can also get him the year after.
They're not gonna be able to pull Kyrie though.
I read a thing where there's like another free agency, and there's not saying Tony Parker's going to go, but there was Tony Parker, Tyson Chandler,
This summer?
the next summer.
You think Tyson's gonna leave New York?
I wouldn't put
Probably.
it past him.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a second.
But really, how many people want Tyson Chandler?
Well, not
I wouldn't
now.
want him now.
But there's like I know there was better people out there, but I just
Yeah.
can't remember right now.
So, let's see. Who else made it? For the West, Harden, Howard, Lillard, Love, Nowitzki, Parker, Paul. I don't really have a problem with any of those names.
Is Chris Paul? He's not playing? He's not back. Is he?
He's on the roster.
I don't know. I was kind of confused there.
Yeah. And then for the East reserves, Hibbert, Irving, Johnson, Millsap, Noah, Wade, and Wall.
Yeah, I don't really have a problem with anything besides probably Joe Johnson.
Probably Joe Johnson. Yep, that's what I was thinking too.
And I'm not a fan of Joakim Noah. I think they probably could have got Noah with someone else, but I don't know who else there really is in the East.
The centers are so weak in the East. And
But
Roy Hibbert got a nod on the reserves too. I don't really,
I mean, two people from the Pacers, though. They had to have 2 representatives.
Yeah, I feel like Stevenson should have.
I think Stevenson over Johnson or Lowry.
He got a triple-double last night.
Yeah.
And he leads the league in triple-double with 4.
I know.
Stevenson should have easily been over Joe Johnson.
Or
any
Kyle
day of the
Lowry,
week.
because
Yeah, Lowry's having a good season.
Yeah.
And I feel like Lowry's almost having a better season than DeRozan. It's almost about the same. You can't really go wrong.
You don't really know who contributes more to that team, They both kind of do equal amounts.
Yeah.
I like Paul Millsap, though. I think that was a good pick.
Oh, yeah, I was really happy for Paul Millsap.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he definitely deserved
Good
it.
old Paul.
Atlanta's 4th without Al Horford, and Jeff Teague's been hurt, too. So that's pretty impressive. And
4th in the East, and they still have arguably one of the worst fan bases in the NBA.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just sad.
They should move.
I remember
They should move to Seattle, honestly.
that'd be so awesome. The Seattle
Hawks.
double trouble. I remember watching
Seattle Superhawks.
when the Hawks were in the playoffs 2 years ago. I remember watching the playoffs, and it was like Game 5 in Atlanta, and it looked like a high school basketball game. I was like, really,
Yeah.
really? You'd think they would start giving away free playoff tickets at that point. Just
I don't
to
get
the
it.
stadium.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I don't understand.
The Atlanta Braves, their fan
They have,
bases.
yeah. They're kind of spoiled, honestly.
They're all about football. That's all.
Braves,
it is there.
Falcons.
and the Falcons, but yeah, I don't get
Atlanta
why.
fan base is a little spoiled with all the pro teams, but
It's
yeah.
true.
Boo Atlanta.
I was
Boo
also-
hot Atlanta.
I was also thinking about Goran Dragic because Phoenix is 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragic got snubbed.
Yeah, that's a big
But I
slip,
feel-
but
yeah.
who would have he been over, honestly?
Yeah.
Like, none of the
Not
West
going to be over
reserves.
Damian, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Little Dragic.
imagine if Russell had been healthy, too. He would have been on here instead of possibly, I don't know, Damian or I don't know. But the West is so crowded, it's hard to decide. But yeah, okay. Should we talk about just general NBA? So, OKC is on a 9-game winning streak. Obviously, Kevin
They're
Durant.
on fire. Kevin
Yeah.
Durant.
Was it 12 games with 30
He's
plus points?
honing in on a Kobe 16
Yep.
streak record of 30-plus points.
Yep.
Think he'll do it? I hope he does it. Well, he's on my fantasy team, so I do hope he does it, but
I don't know. It'll be interesting.
They play the Nets tonight, I believe.
He'd probably get that.
he'll put up 30 tonight,
He'll
let's be
probably
honest.
put up 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been an impressive ride for him. Just because He's just kind of putting the team on his back with Westbrook out.
That Miami game was so crazy.
Oh, yeah. You know, he's just kind of showing he's the MVP.
He's
now.
definitely the MVP
He's
so
the MVP.
far.
There's absolutely no question he's the MVP right
But
now.
I do think Miami's going to make a strong second half push, and LeBron could steal it. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, you know, what the teams do in the second half. But yeah.
Exciting NBA. I think it happened before in between last show. The Melo 62-point game was that on Saturday? I don't think we were able to talk about that.
62 points, 0 assists.
Classic. Yeah. What else are you gonna expect from classic Melo?
Yeah.
Shoot first, pass never.
Yeah.
That's his motto.
Yeah. No, it was against the Bobcats. Why not?
Where do you think he'll end up? Because isn't he leaving this summer?
I could see him staying with
he said
Knicks.
that he wants
I
to
could
stay
see him
in New
staying
York.
with I could see him staying with the Knicks just because it's his hometown.
His wife came out and said that he's probably going to stay. I don't know. I could see him on the Lakers.
Classic NBA women just blabbing their mouths when they don't know about anything.
NBA wives.
Classic NBA wives.
Nah, I see him staying with New York.
You
don't see him doing the Chicago
New
move?
York guy. No, I don't. I feel like he's gonna try to stay there, and
I would stop rooting for the Bulls if Melo went there. Just because he's so selfish.
bandwagoner.
No.
Jump the bandwagon.
No.
Go on to another.
I just leave the Bulls and just be a Blazers. Blazers solely fan. You know? Feel me?
I feel
All right,
you.
Jake is too busy Snapchatting and on Twitter to make any commentary.
I just took a quick snap, but no.
Sorry for the dead
Melo's
noise.
not going to Chicago. He's staying in New York. Kyrie's leaving. No, I believe Kyrie's going to leave.
Yeah, that stinks for the city of Cleveland.
They wasted
Of course it does. They have what do they have to look forward to? Anthony Bennett?
Exactly.
Bennett the savior?
Listen to their first round picks though.
Number 1 pick, LeBron James. Bolts. Kyrie. Number 1 pick, Gona Bolt. But Anthony Bennett, no, stay here.
And they've wasted picks on Tristan Thompson and Deion Waiters in the top 10. Like,
It's terrible.
what?
Tristan Thompson and Deion Waiters are not bad players. They're good players, but they're not like
Grant disagrees.
no, Deion Waiters is a great shooter.
I don't know.
He's
He's
and Tristan Thompson, he could turn into something, but you know.
But when you think about it, if Kyrie really does leave, they got even less production out of him than they did with LeBron.
Waiters is shooting less than 70% from the free throw line. He's shooting 41% from the field, averaging 14 points. I don't know. I just don't. Maybe he just needs a different situation. You know, I don't think the team really likes him or Kyrie, to be honest.
I don't think the team likes Kyrie.
I don't think so.
He doesn't really seem like a likable person at all.
No, he doesn't really.
He's pretty cocky.
He tries to say
Uncle
the right
Drew?
things to the press, but
Uncle Drew not likable?
Here's a little fun fact in competitive basketball yesterday. To do a warm up, the teacher did like a little game where he said 2 NBA players, who would you prefer? And you'd stand to the right or to the left, and he did Kyrie or Damian Lillard, and it was like 28 Damian Lillard and 2 Kyrie, and they were the 2 like kids in the class who don't know about basketball.
Whoa.
They don't know about
partially
basketball.
biased.
It was the
It's
same.
mostly
It was
biased.
the same. Okay, it was.
That's what I'm saying.
It was the same 2 kids when he said Kevin Love or Blake Griffin. They stayed for Blake Griffin, and the other 28 were Kevin Love.
Yeah, nobody likes Blake Griffin besides LA fans.
It's not even liking him. It's just like blatant skill.
Oh.
Like who? Power forward, Blake Griffin, Kevin Love. That's like saying, would you rather have like a slice of pizza or like a slice of tomato that's been like on the lunchroom
Who knows,
floor
maybe-
for like 3 weeks?
Maybe they're from LA. Maybe
No.
maybe they like the Uncle Drew segments. Maybe they like Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving.
No, they're definitely not from LA.
Who knows?
He did it for the Super Bowl too, and it was split 50-50 Broncos Seahawks.
Good
So
old,
this we got some-
good old competitive basketball.
Yeah, that's our warm up, man. Well, we did layups too, but that was the way we started our day. Any more NBA talk you guys want to talk about?
I got nothing. Heat are slumping.
Okay, you know what I want to know about? Why are the Blazers in 3rd in the West when they have the same record as the Spurs and we swept them in the series? Is it because of the in-conference record?
Well, didn't they? Oh no, we swept.
No,
them.
we've swept the Spurs 2-0.
I don't know.
And we're both 33.
I think
and
it
13.
might be. No, I was gonna say alphabetical, but that's not.
Well,
right.
Spurs are having some major injuries right now, so I'm not surprised if they slide. So it's all good with you.
They honestly are. They're so beat up.
They are. Manu's
They're
out.
incredibly beat up.
Manu's out now 3 to 4 weeks. Kawhi's out.
Thiago.
Danny Green's out. Splitter's coming back though this weekend.
Oh.
So that.
But
Belly,
it's Splitter.
dude, Bellinelli in the 3-point.
Hey, no, but Bellinelli's
3-point contest.
doing good.
I think he is in the 3-point
Wesley
contest.
Matthews.
He
with
leads
the
he leads the
snub.
league in 3-point percentage.
Yeah.
But it's Bellinelli. He comes up to the line, people are like, okay.
No one does that.
You're
do.
Noah.
Jake does that.
You do that.
You're Nola trying to get Buck for a 3-point shooting contest. You see a Spurs player named Bellinelli. You're just like, oh, wow. This is exciting. I can really root for this guy.
Dude, he's shooting 50. Wait, no. Oh. He's shooting like 46% from 3.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
he's doing really good. I've
Who else?
I've been a Bellinelli fan since they signed him. I'm like, he's a Spurs player. You know when there's a Spurs player, he's a Spurs player. So that's why I've been rooting.
It's true. A lot of international players on that team.
They haven't even announced the official lineup for anything, right? Like no dunk contest
No.
lineup, no official 3-point. I think
So
Kevin Love's doing it.
3-point
3-point. Yeah.
Again?
and Bellinelli. I know Bellinelli is for sure.
And
Again?
So
he's
Bellinelli,
doing it.
Love. Who else?
There's been a lot of talk.
I know there was
Wesley's
someone
gonna
else.
give
And it was someone good. I think it was Steph Curry.
Steph.
Yeah,
Or
Steph
Clay.
Curry.
Why would he agree
No,
to
it was
do it?
Steph. Yeah, Steph's probably going to destroy.
What if his brother agreed to do it? Seth Curry, not even officially on the team anymore.
That would be stupid.
Got dropped by the Memphis Grizz after like 2 weeks.
I don't know who would be good. Those 3.
They showed a picture
Wesley.
of.
Yeah, West.
They showed a picture of Kevin Love.
Wesley's kind of streaky though.
They showed him practicing 3-pointers blindfolded.
I saw that.
was
I don't know. He
That
could probably
commercial
see.
was funny.
He could probably see. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I was like, geez, just muscle memory right there. Complete
Probably.
muscle memory.
I don't know if that was real though.
Why wouldn't it?
What do you mean?
Him shooting those blindfolded threes for the commercial.
Didn't you see it? Like
Yeah, I saw it.
they showed the whole arc of the ball and everything.
Yeah. It was not fake.
I'm a conspiracy
It
theorist.
wasn't a commercial either.
All right, let's talk a little Beaver basketball.
Beavs.
Oh.
Now we can get lively.
Squeaked out the win last night.
Big OT win, 76-75. Roberto Nelson, 24 points, 8 rebounds.
Yep.
Angus, 14 points, leading following closely behind.
Yeah. It was a really good game. It was.
Looked like the game of the. I was disappointed I couldn't go. I had the sports show, but
Yeah. It
it
was,
looked like a crowd was good.
Yeah. It was back and
I mean,
forth.
for a Thursday night,
Back and forth, tied up here and there, and
it is USC, but
going
still,
to overtime. Yeah. Going to
can't
overtime,
complain.
and
Eric Moreland, aka DeAndre Jordan,
Yeah.
5 points,
Yes.
10 rebounds, 2 for 8 field
But-
goals, and 4 blocks.
guess how many rebounds Moreland had in the first half?
1.
0.
Really?
Ugh, Eric.
He had
Jeez.
0 rebounds in the first half and just
That's crazy.
just grabs 10. I heard a quote, he just has go-go gadget arms. I thought that was funny.
He does.
Yeah.
It's true. His arms are really
What's
long.
his wingspan?
I don't know.
Over
Pretty
7
huge.
feet, probably.
Gotta
Yeah.
be. It's gotta be.
It's like Kevin Durant status.
Yeah. No, it was a good game by the Beavs. It was intense too, but the free throw at one. There was
Squeaked it out.
thought you had it.
The Dyer missed free throw.
Yeah, USC missed it, and Moreland got the ball, kicked it out of Roberto. They tried to go dribble it out, and Roberto kind of stumbled, lost the ball. USC got it back, comes up, and then gets fouled by Gomez, and there's like a 0.7 seconds, and he makes the first and then misses the second.
Jeez.
It was intense.
And then we got UCLA on Sunday, which is a little bit unfortunate time. It works out. What Super Bowl's 3:30?
Yeah.
Yep.
Games at 11:30.
Yeah.
If we can sweep those two LA teams,
Yeah.
UCLA beat Oregon last night.
That'd be
so-
sweet.
I mean, that's not saying much now because Oregon's on a complete slide.
Yeah, dude. What's going on?
I don't know.
But they just seem like they've lost all hope. Honestly,
Dude's lost confidence, maybe.
confidence. Yeah.
Dude, something concerning about the Beavers is they shot 57% free throws.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
I think what was
That's
that,
not acceptable.
27 something for 35 maybe.
Yeah, 20 for 35, and USC shot 91%.
Yeah.
That's definitely an area of improvement, but at least we got the height down low. That's a strength. We got Berto.
Yeah, Angus had some nice hook shots last night as well.
Dude, Angus has played well this year.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Eric. Same with Dev. Actually, Dev had 13 off the bench. That's
Yeah.
definitely a positive sign.
I did some looking into my own because I was curious.
Some
other day,
personal Logan investigating.
Yeah, I was curious of what our RPI was, for a tournament, and it's not that good.
What is it?
It's in the hundreds.
Oh,
High hundreds ish. So, and we don't have a great.
That's kind of based off strength of schedule, right?
Mm-hmm, we don't have a great, away schedule from PAC.
Yeah,
We didn't really play anyone besides Maryland.
we have three big road games.
The
coming
Maryland win was actually big, but
That'll help us.
But not big enough because Maryland's not a top.
An Arizona win would help.
Maryland's not a top team. If we beat Arizona,
If we beat 2 out of
this thing could
3,
get interesting. But
Arizona State, Arizona, Oregon. If we take 2 out of 3, I think
honestly, we need to win a lot of games more.
we need to win out at home. Honestly,
We need to win out at home. Maybe lose a couple games on the road.
we might lose
And
at Zona. That's
just to even have an at-large bid. But that's probably I'm giving us
it's probably gonna be NIT this year.
It's looking like it.
I'm fine with NIT.
Honestly, we're going to have to win. From what I've just kind of looked at,
Pac-12 tourney.
we're going to have to win the Pac-12 tourney to actually get in. The
To get
NCAA
it, just to
tourney.
get a bid, yeah.
To get an NCAA tourney, we're going to have to win the Pac-12
And then even then we probably be like what 13 or 14 seed.
probably.
I'd be
12,
fine.
maybe
I'd be
12.
fine with anything just to get in.
Oh
I know,
yeah,
me too. I wouldn't care what seed we get.
Yeah.
Do you think what do you give our chances
But
in the Pac-12 tourney?
We would have a good. I actually think we have a good shot because anyone could beat anyone.
Do you remember 3 years ago when
2
we
years
took
ago,
down number 1
USC?
USC?
No, I don't think we took down a number 1. Oh no, wait,
It was.
We beat Washington. It was Washington.
It was the huge Pac-12 upset.
and then we lost. And then we lost to. It was
We were
2 years ago. We
one
lost-
game away from the tournament.
We lost to Arizona.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
1 game away from.
Mhm, we were 1 game
getting the
away.
bid.
It was the Jared Cunningham right before he left.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember watching
That was a very disappointing. I was in school while the game was going on. We had it up on our laptops and stuff.
Yeah, that was.
But
knows?
hey, this season's been fun. It's looking fun. So
Yeah, I can't believe it's almost over.
it's so weird to think how many games deep. I mean, there's just so many road games that you don't really think of. They're constantly, that team is constantly traveling.
the last home game. I think it's March 5th,
March 8th actually.
March 8th.
Arizona State.
Man,
I think we
wish,
play in March. We play on March 5th.
Yeah, we
against
play Arizona March
Yeah.
5th.
I wish
Yeah.
we could swap those and have the
Right.
last home game be Arizona. That'd be
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
if we win, storm the court for the last home game of the year. Just tackle the Arizona players. Just
10 games
Get 'em
left. I
down.
think
Yeah.
we got
gonna
10
be
games
10.
left. It's a Big 10.
the clock has been
Yeah.
ticking.
We got to go at least
But-
8-2.
Yeah,
at
but one
least.
thing I was reading also, the Pac-12 actually has the right now projected by Joe Lenardi, aka the bracketologist expert.
Right.
He has 7 teams in the tourney from the Pac-12, which leads
Wow.
any big conference. Which I was really surprised.
Was OSU there?
No, which
Who
I
did
thought
he
was
have?
really,
What
he had
7 teams?
He had
Stanford?
He had Oregon
No.
and Stanford ahead of us, and then I was
Yeah.
just because they
It's
had,
like we beat Stanford.
just because they have a way better RPI and
RPI.
strength of schedule.
Oregon's not going to make the tournament.
Dude,
if they keep it
I
up.
feel like our out of conference killed us.
Because Oregon had
It
a
did.
good
We had such a weak out of
Oregon had a
conference.
good start to the season.
Yeah, they
and
beat like
They had
Tennessee or something.
What were they? 10-0 to start.
like 13 or
They beat some big teams.
yeah, they beat some big teams.
they
and
beat
they-
Oh, they
10
beat Ole Miss.
They beat Ole Miss.
Was
they
Marshall
beat
Henderson?
Tennessee,
yeah. And so they beat some
Totally
big
forgot
teams, and
about
so
him,
that's
by the
why, now they're slumping in the pack. I'm not so I'm kind of surprised I still saw them in there. So I was
Classic favorite to the Ducks.
And it hurts losing some of those games in Hawaii too. We lost 2 games in Hawaii.
oh yeah, we lost to Hawaii.
Versus Hawaii and Akron.
Oh yeah,
LeBron,
Akron.
Akron.
What are they? The Kangaroos,
The Kangaroos, really?
Well,
That's what they're called?
something like that.
Wow.
Also, losing to Coppin State doesn't look very good.
Hey.
That's a bad loss
First
right
game of
there.
the season.
When you see
I
when you see
forgot about
the little summary
that's-
of the teams on CBS Sports,
That was an interesting
that'll be a
moment.
bad loss.
Yeah.
If we do make the tourney and they're like, well, they started out the season losing to Coppin State. Ooh. Who are they?
Joe, what's their mascot?
Yeah.
Where are they
Are
located?
they even college? That sounds my
Yeah, you know,
Sounds like a made-up school.
my kid's rec team could beat them.
We didn't have Moreland. Hollis Good
Yeah.
wasn't a presence at the time.
We didn't have Devon.
Who's?
We
I think
didn't have.
He's
Yeah,
off the,
we didn't
he's
have
off
Devon.
he's off the bench now, but
Vic started
Oh,
that
yeah, I
game.
forgot. Yeah. So
That was
Vic lost his spot, man.
yeah,
Vic's
Vic's lost
faded.
everything.
He
Vic's faded.
I don't think I saw him in the game yesterday.
he didn't play.
Yeah. I don't think he has been.
But
Poor Victor.
can't give. Wait, no. Everybody played. No.
Nope, he didn't play.
Did he even suit up?
I
Is he
don't.
hurt?
I saw him tweet good luck.
'Cause
Or
Everybody on the roster got minutes last night.
Huh.
Even Olaf got 2 mins. Jarmal had 3 minutes. What's he doing with the rotation? He still doesn't know what he's doing.
His rotation.
No, he knows what he's doing.
Mm.
Olaf and Jarmal, they'd be in there for 10 minutes, 8 minutes, longer than that.
I'd rather have
But you got to come in, you got to sub
don't
someone
know.
in for a couple minutes and take him right out. It's not like they're getting a lot of playing time, so he knows what he's doing right now. He's cut back the minutes like a whole lot.
I don't know.
He's
He's pretty much sticking to a starting 5 with depending on what the lineup looks like, if it's going to be Devon or Langston. If he wants to go big, he puts Devon in there. If he wants to go smaller with a wing,
he puts
Yeah.
Langston.
he puts Langston in there with.
It all depends on the matchup. Really, it's
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
Langston.
And
If
really,
Langston
other than
matches
that-
up against smaller shooting guards.
It's true.
And other than that, there's really no, besides the main 6, I feel like that's kind of all who's
The
playing.
core of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna take a little PSA break. Come back. We could finish up with some
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl predictions, some Super Bowl talk, and then end it off with some Blazer talk if we wanted to. You're listening to Second String Sports on 88.7 FM. Live tweet us if you want to. Join the debate. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Unexpected reactions to smart financial decisions brought to you by feedthepig.org.
Well, I finally did it. I opened a 401k.
So you're giving up? Just like that?
Giving up on what?
I'm getting an inheritance from a distant relative.
Don't you think if there were a billionaire in the family, we'd know about it by now?
Listen to me, we are one phone call away from riding horses on our own private polo grounds. One call from christening yachts, having a butler, using summer as a verb.
How do you figure?
Look, everyone's got a rich uncle somewhere. It's statistics. So the best thing you can do is just prepare for the inevitable.
Right, which is why I thought maybe it would be smart to take control of my finances. Start using a budget, get out of debt, set some retirement goals.
Budgets? Debt? You watch your mouth. Retirement shouldn't be a goal for us. It should be a way of life.
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
And we're back. Having a good time. Relaxing. Talking sports.
Talk about some rich uncles.
Rich uncles. Financial literacy, folks. All you children out there. Gotta love those PSAs, right?
I love myself from PSAs.
So this is really the last show we'll ever be able to, we'll be able to critique it next week, but this is the last show we got some NFL football to talk about. And of course, we're going to dedicate the last part of this show to
Hey, we'll have off-season talk.
some off-season talk.
We're not
but,
going to stop talking NFL.
Maybe have some Brandon Cooks action talking
NFL
near
draft
time.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
But yeah,
Super Bowl.
let's talk some Super Bowl, baby. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
So the hype this week has been, media week. The whole talk has been Denver's offense, Seattle's defense. That's
Yep.
all that's been talked about. Weather factor, Peyton Manning, keys to winning.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys have to say? Let's get lively.
I want a good game. That's all I really want.
Everyone wants a good game. It's
Not
going to be a great
everyone.
game.
I bet you
Yeah.
some people want
No.
A Denver fan probably wants I want a blowout. A Seattle fan.
I think
wants,
every fan secretly wants a good game, but their team to win.
Think
I know
of-
I do. I don't want a blowout.
well, not a blowout, but would you rather win by maybe 3-point nail biter or maybe like a 14 points?
14 points.
I think I've heard about
See.
10 ESPN analysts say 27-24 or in that range is going to
Yeah,
be
Yeah.
it's been so
I
close.
I guess I'm feeling the
exactly.
analyst.
I said 28-24, something like that.
Yeah.
And then someone else on the show, on the sports show last night, said 27-23. But they're all in the mid-20s, having it being a field goal 4-point game.
I think I said 27-14.
Did you guys hear about the story about Steven Hauschka, how he declined to kick? What? It wasn't last week. It was a couple weeks ago. He declined to kick, and then they went for it on 4th down, and that ended up being the game-winning touchdown.
I thought it was just Pete's call.
No, Hauschka actually declined. He's like, no, I don't want to kick it.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did he say why?
No, and everybody's making a big deal out. They're like, well, obviously you take the Denver kicker over Hauschka, you know. It's just like, are you really not that confident?
Bizarre.
Wait,
It was like a 53-yarder. They're on the 35-yard line, and then Russell threw a bomb to, I think, Baldwin, and then they got a touchdown.
I don't think it was 50 yards, though.
It was a 53-yard field goal.
Oh.
And then the pass was only 35 yards, though.
Oh, okay.
They were on the 35, and Hauschka declined it. I thought that was really interesting.
You know, I wonder if it was more out of he did not have confidence in himself, or he had confidence and he wanted Russell to take the shot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But something to watch. I think, you know, they're making such a big deal out of number one offense, number one defense. But what about the other two units? You know, what about
that's what's actually been bugging me on
Seahawks
SportsCenter.
Offense versus Denver defense?
They completely disregard Seattle's defense, and they completely don't talk about Seattle's offense at all. It's like, well, neither are. I mean, obviously Seattle has the elite defense.
I think that's where the game's going to be decided. Seattle's offense versus Denver's defense.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Russell has been struggling.
Yeah, he only has one touchdown in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's why people are saying Marshawn's, you know, he's not going to come out and have a 150-yard game, but he is the key.
No, I feel like the run game is going to be important.
Yeah, for both teams, definitely.
No,
especially if Broncos can get a little running game going.
Yeah, because they got
Seattle's
Moreno.
defense will cheat up, and then Payton can burn him.
Omaha!
Denver Airport putting that as their
Omaha with
as
the
their
exclamation
thing.
point.
Omaha.
Yeah, you know, it's gonna. I just want a close game.
It's gonna be a good game.
I don't really care who wins. If both teams could lose, that'd be cool. But whatever.
Classic Chiefs fan. Still got someone a little bitter over here, folks. Logan's been salty for the last month. Ever since that Chiefs loss, he's been affected. Me and my roommate Michael have been able to tell. All right, when the Spurs lose too, it gets worse.
Whoa.
He goes into his modes. Trust me.
Want a few French fries with that salt?
Nah, I'm trying to
A little ketchup.
I'm trying to watch my sodium.
Mr. Soup.
Mr. Soup's packed with sodium. Soup's
Nah,
like drinking salt.
I got the salt free.
Chugging some salt. Gatorade bath and salt when the
we
freaking Broncos
we
won.
got diabetes Logs getting sodium-free soup.
And he thinks Mike's diabetes.
Oh, classic sodium Logs.
But
Yeah.
Back to the Super Bowl.
it's gonna be a good game. Roger Goodell said it had the makings of a classic this morning.
Classic.
A lot of commish talk this morning. Roger Goodell addressed the whole NFL,
Hey.
and then
We'll jump into this a second.
David
Goodell.
Stern jumping down.
What was I gonna say? So okay, Super Bowl. What are you looking forward to? Like, what's gonna be the biggest outcomes of this game, Jake?
What do you mean the biggest outcomes?
Like, what's gonna be the
keys to
factor?
success?
Yeah.
The factors. Russell has to scramble out of the pocket. Obviously, he has to have a productive day out of pocket. I'm going to say Marshawn needs at least 60 to 80-yard game. Red zone efficiency. The receiving core is going to be key. Percy Harvin's back. But, you know, who knows how he's going to perform. That's a toss-up. Golden Tate needs to be consistent. And then I think containing Noshawn Moreno. Ultimate key. Pressuring Peyton Manning. Their offense is scaring me. You know, their wideout core is pretty outstanding.
The thing that's tough about Peyton is, you know, even when you blitz him, he can release it so quickly.
That's why I feel like it's gonna be.
Yeah, he has a.
That's how he burned the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Was they blitzed him and then he burned him with Demarius 1-on-1 on the outside.
Depending on how, like, if they can get the Manning, at least put some pressure on him. If the Seahawks can't put much pressure on him, then I think the Broncos win the game.
Oh, they're gonna put so much pressure on him, though. Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
Not many teams have been able to do it so far.
Payton's so quick about releasing and exploiting weaknesses, you know? And
I don't know.
You know, I don't know.
Just not feeling the year of the Bronco.
It's not the year of the Bronco. It's the year of the Manning.
No,
Well,
it's not.
It's not the year of Eli.
It's technically
Manning,
the Chinese year of the horse, but if you want to get technical.
So if it's the Chinese year of the horse, then
The Broncos.
It doesn't.
I know.
Doesn't look good for you.
I'm just saying, hypothetically, it's not the year of the Broncos. No one wants the Broncos. Except Denver people and Peyton people, but...
I feel like a lot of people hate the Seahawks, honestly.
So?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't hate the Seahawks. But
Seahawks is definitely
everyone who's bitter and has their team out of the
definitely made some
playoffs hates the
enemies.
Seahawks.
Definitely made some
I don't
enemies.
hate the Seahawks. My team's out of the playoffs.
I know. You pretend like you hate the Seahawks.
Just because of you and Lou.
I know. So?
Just because of obnoxious Seattle fans.
Yeah.
Just because of obnoxious all other fans.
I hate it because of Macklemore.
Every fan who's a fan of an NFL team and then their team isn't in the playoffs say they hate Seahawks fans. But if another team is in the playoffs, their fans are just as bad.
Nah, I've been saying I bet you there's a lot of like Kansas City people who are probably pretty bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad people for any team.
Yeah, but
I love the Seahawks hate. Trust me, I totally love it. People just go in and it's like, oh, you mad, bro? Richard Sherman would just poop on your grave, man.
oh,
I don't want to
Team
think
Sherman.
about that.
Team Sherman.
It's kinda
Team
disturbing.
Lynch, baby.
hey Sherman, better watch out on that bulletin board material.
Yeah.
What bulletin board?
He said
He throws
Peyton throws ducks.
ducks.
He does.
Yeah, he does. So does everyone. And then Peyton had a great comeback for it.
What do you say?
Says, yeah, I throw ducks. I've even thrown touchdowns for ducks. I've thrown completions for ducks. Even I've thrown interceptions. But I get the job done.
Except he didn't. Sherman didn't completely diss him in the first place. He was just saying
I
he
kinda just wanna-
sometimes throws ducks.
Just trying to rattle him.
Man,
That's
not
what he
working.
does.
It's not, but it didn't
He's a
work.
trash talker.
Didn't work.
So you can't rattle Peyton Manning. He's Peyton Manning
Exactly. So why
He
would he
knows
try?
that. because he just wants attention.
Yeah, exactly. Attention fiend.
Attention's good. It's all about the Super Bowl. It's a freaking show.
Not for Marshawn Lynch.
That's true.
Marshawn Lynch hiding in the corner.
With his hoodie and his headphones and his
I'm
sunglasses.
scared.
Deion Sanders had to come and interview him, and then he cussed on NFL Network.
Marshawn afraid. They're threatening to fine him 100 G's just for not talking. Marshawn don't care though. He's got that Skittles endorsement. He's got some expendable dough. I want those Seattle mixed Skittles so bad
What
though.
if he secretly hates Skittles? He never eats them.
He definitely eats them.
Marshawn Munchin. Puts them in his Gatorade bottle.
Oh, lets him just like ferment in the water and then just sips that Skittle water.
There was that. There was that Seattle. He made a Skittle bratwurst.
Oh,
Ew,
that's
Right,
disgusting.
that's disgusting.
Mix Skittles with the bratwurst.
The center has to be at least 3 times bigger than this.
That was the most random.
Zoolander. I just wanted to click it. What are you looking at me for, Logan? Speak up.
Guys, something serious. Prediction on the number of times Peyton Manning says Omaha. Between
There's definitely going to be someone counting on positive. Of that.
highest prediction is 38 times, lowest pick is -3 times. I don't even know. Thanks for the
Oma. That's probably negative.
average pick 18 times according to Bleacher Report.
Man, there's so many random. Remember that there's so many random bets put on Super Bowls. Like there was a bet on the on how long Christina Aguilera would drag out the last note
Oh yeah.
of the national anthem, and then she messed it up.
They're saying shortest pick
Bruno Mars.
2 minutes, longest pick 4 hours for the national anthem.
Wow.
While we're
That's
into singing,
ridiculous.
Ha.
all I'm saying is halftime show. Red Hot Chili Peppers should just stay on the stage and just kick off Bruno Mars.
He's gonna be such a dud. Treasure.
It's gonna be such a pop theme song. It's gonna be so dumb.
Why can't they just get? I know he's a mass appeal, but
You guys know you've jammed out to Bruno 1 or 2 times in the car when you hear it on the radio. Let's be honest.
Not true. Actually, I did jam out the.
We've all jammed out to Bruno.
I did jam out the Treasure with in front of Jake in the movie theater. That was great.
I do like that one song,
What?
Treasure.
Oh,
I jammed to that.
But yeah,
But he won't be a good Super Bowl halftime show.
I don't know.
that's what I'm saying.
It has to have mass appeal though. It can't be like Lil Durk up there, Chief Keef,
I know.
Chicago rappers.
They could get so many other mass appeal like rock bands and stuff though.
Yeah, Imagine Dragons would have been sick. Actually though, I'm an Imagine Dragons fiend right now.
Because of the Grammys.
No, I actually listened to their I checked out their music finally after I saw that Kendrick performance, and they're really good.
Yep.
They're on SNL this week.
All right.
I thought I could have imagined they've already been on SNL.
Melissa McCarthy.
Official Super Bowl prediction, Grant.
Yeah, we need this in writing so we can mention next week. I'm going 28-24. That's my final 4-point game.
I'm going.
Wait, who?
Seattle, duh. You kidding me? Don't patronize me.
Just want to get that on record.
I'm going 2017. I think it'll be Seahawks. Pull it out. Squeak it out.
Keeping them under 20?
Yep. I don't think it's going to be that high scoring.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people are overhyping.
I think I may be pushing it with that score, but we'll see.
27-14 Broncos.
Oh, wow. How did they get 27?
There's
3
a field
touchdowns
goal.
and 2 field goals, I guess.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's not going to happen. They're not going to be held to 2 touchdowns. Seattle. We'll see. You got two Seahawks predictions and 2 Broncos. Or 1 Bronco. What am I talking about?
Wait.
Whoa. Early.
Whoa.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
I'm
here?
seeing
Whoa
doubles. Yeah, Timmy. Broncos? All right. Tim's got the codes. Timmy.
All right, I'm going to leave now.
Bye, Grant.
Peace.
And we're still here.
Mangoes.
Dried Mangoes is still here. So we got Super Bowl predictions. Do we all give our keys to the game? I said what I thought my keys were.
Yeah, we're good.
Insert catchphrase here.
Insert catchphrase here.
Insert caption here.
Insert caps.
Yeah, the listeners don't get that reference. Unless they're big
Jake just had a
Beaver sports
huge
show.
whiff last night. That was all.
They also don't know what whiff is because it's not a real word. So
Yeah, whiff is a word.
Whiff.
Jake,
Not in the
Jake
context you
hates my
use it.
slang.
Every time you use your slang, I'm just going to use a different soundbite.
Okay. Chose.
I actually do say chose for nachos though.
I don't even know what else I say. I can't even think about it.
All right, back to sports. I think we're pretty much done with some Super Bowl talk. Do you want to end it up with just some general around the sports talk, sports action in the world, NBA,
R.I.P. David Stern.
David Stern? We can talk about that.
Yep.
What's your guys' opinions on that? You know,
I'm ready for some silver.
in his last 5 years of the league, he's declined, but obviously he's done some great things.
He
for the
did.
league
He
early
made the
on.
NBA what it is today.
Yeah,
Like,
he made it the most marketable,
Yeah.
mass appeal.
international
he probably has
international
been.
game.
He probably has been one of the better commissioners in all of sports.
Oh
I'd have to
yeah.
say.
Minus his last 5.
Probably.
What's he done in the last 5 that's so bad?
I don't know. the lockout.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's true.
I just pulled it out right there.
Happens in
Woo-hoo!
all sports though.
Lockout. That was a terrible time.
Lockout.
I had nightmares during the lockout. I thought I was never going to come back.
Yeah. What else to say? I was gonna say Goodell too. Goodell for NFL, switching the NFL back. He's looking to try to take out extra points.
Yeah,
I agree.
And then also add another playoff game.
I completely support that.
one more playoff game leading up to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Really?
Or
Make it
not? Just like another playoff game. Like
so that means the conference winners have to play 3 games.
Have another couple teams like come into the game. Yeah, and
That'd be so good.
And they would take off. They
That'd
would
be
take
cool.
off the first round buys.
I think a lot of deserving teams don't
and
get
then
there.
it'd be like NBA where a one team plays an 8 seed.
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
That'd be
'cause-
cool.
Yeah,
I don't
agree.
Yeah, it makes sense because I'm kind of done with first round buys. I think.
Honestly, and I don't think the teams like having that much time off either.
And then NFL would also profit from it because of money.
yeah, more
So-
revenue.
They're all about that
I don't
profit.
care, you
All
know?
about that guap.
If there was an extra NFL playoff game, who wouldn't watch it? So
Especially because
True. Just
You
drag
know?
on the goodness that is NFL playoffs. I
more
guess.
underdogs in there too.
yeah, and then it was almost like when March Madness expanded to a few more teams. I was like, I wasn't too sure about it, but then it was just like, a
How long ago did they do that?
couple of years ago. I was like,
Oh yeah, where they added the random teams.
I was like,
the
do they,
playing
I'm like,
games.
do they really need to add it? And this is like, well,
It did good for it.
Well,
It
I'm
did
still
good.
watching the game, so why not?
Exactly. So many March Madness games anyway. You're just massively flipping.
So regarding the field goal, they just have to go for 2 every time.
Nah, I think they just counted.
6
yeah,
or
it's-
No,
7.
it's
Just 7.
the way they're proposing it was.
Maybe
I
it's
think
like-
they said
It has to be 7.
Maybe it's like it's automatic 7, and if
And then
you
if
want to
you-
try to go for
It'd be an extra point.
no. It's a touchdown is an automatic 7, and if you go for 2 and miss it, you're diverted to 6. But if you get it, you get 8.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a risk. It's like you can take your touchdown.
Field goals are so pointless.
You can get your touchdown, take
I
the
like
7, and be like, I'm done. Or you can.
I
roll
mean,
the
extra
dice,
points are pointless, not field goals.
Roll the
But then
dice.
the real
and go for
question-
8.
extra points.
But then the real question is, like for like high school and college, are they going to cancel that out too?
No.
what's
No,
the,
they wouldn't.
They keep it pretty separate. I
Everyone
think.
would lose their jobs.
yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
Those poor extra point. Well, it usually is the field goal kicker anyway.
Because college kickers actually do miss them sometimes. I think more frequently than
Maldonado?
NFL. Yeah,
Oregon.
I think didn't OSU kicker miss?
I think.
miss one?
Yeah.
I feel like he missed one this year.
In the USC game, I feel like we missed one.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, extra points are extra points, man.
But
They're
in the
not very,
NFL,
they're not
they're
very
so
exciting.
Yeah. A
Or
lot
when
of
they-
teams will go for 2. I feel like too.
Oh yeah,
That'd be sweet.
the Eagles would go for 2 every time.
Yeah, or like Seattle with Marshawn. Just
Yep, just pound it in.
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see if they do that. We'll see if they take it off. I don't know if they will or not.
I don't know. We'll see.
Any other sports rumors we want to talk about?
A woman ate 363 wings.
What?
5'7", 125-pound mother of 4
What do you? Where'd you
Dropped-
pull that out of? What the heck?
dropped 363 wings over
I'm expecting something about
30
sports.
minutes. That is a sport,
And Dried Mangoes comes out with the wings quote.
dude. That's impressive.
That is impressive. I want to meet her.
363 wings,
Man, she must have just had to go home, lay down her bed with a
dude. She won 22 grand.
mixed up some Pepto-Bismol with some Sprite and just sipped. Her stomach must have killed her after that. Not to mention she probably had to stock up on like 20 rolls of toilet paper.
Wonder if there's spicy barbecue or honey. That's a real question. Some honey wings. Get a little ranch in there, some celery sticks. Feel me?
Grant's really
All right,
interested in the
let's go.
flavor of wings.
Let's go eat. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat with Molly. Molly Schuler.
Who?
That's the
What are
name.
you talking
That's
about?
the name of the woman.
Well, we're losing it in the booth, ladies and gentlemen. If you're still tuned in,
Dried mango.
this is a sports show, I
We need to
swear.
start off the show with these last 10 minutes every week.
Dried mangoes has gone crazy.
You know,
After 50 minutes of talking, I just get a little delirious.
anyone who's just now tuning in probably doesn't even know this is a sports show, but this is Second String Sports. If you're just now logging into your car or something, trust me, we cover sports and wings,
Mostly wings.
mostly competitive eating.
Honey wings. We ain't about that barbecue life.
What's wrong with barbecue?
Nothing.
Nothing. I love barbecue wings.
Me too.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got about 10 minutes left, so
No, we got more like 3.
oh yeah.
3 or 4.
Next person in the booth will be popping in. Last minute, 3-minute sports topics. Go. Something.
Well,
Bruno Mars,
Bruno.
Super Bowl.
No,
So
not Bruno Mars. Well, I just want to give one farewell, just because I can, to Lance Berkman. Lance Berkman gave the Cardinals the World Series championship. He was part of the World Series roster. He announced his retirement. Good luck to Lance Berkman. Jake, you don't care because you don't like baseball. But,
I appreciate baseball.
Lance Berkman, thank you for the championship. Thank you for all the years. Thank you for all the hate you brought me when you were on the Astros. Good luck in retirement.
How old is he right now? 30s?
Yeah, probably late 30s.
So, should we just, head out?
We could head out.
Or we could just, sit here not talking.
Oh,
Hey,
we're
dead
talking.
space.
We're
I gave my
talking.
farewell.
Should we
to
call
Lance
up-
Berkman.
Call it Buffalo Wild Wings.
Get some
Anybody?
wings in here. For the
Reservation?
last 3 minutes, let's get a party. Let's get a party going.
Dude,
Super Bowl commercials.
I got the craving.
All
Let's
right.
talk about some Super Bowl commercials. Think it'll be good this year?
Doritos.
Top out last year. Doritos will be good.
Doritos.
They've been teasing some commercials. It's really weird that Eminem
A lot of-
commercial.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Anna Kendrick commercial, did you see that?
Yeah.
That was strange.
Yeah.
Super Bowl commercials are always with the
Some beer commercials will be good, I'm sure.
classic Bud.
I feel like some random company always comes out with a Genius commercial every year.
Yep, that's what they live for. Just
Who's
come out
that
of nowhere.
company? What do they do?
Oh, who is Sterling Productions? Oh,
Oh,
they got a funny commercial, but no one cares about their product. But they're cool. They're cool though.
they have a naked man riding a polar bear. Look at that. That's impressive.
Mangoes, what are you talking about?
It's a Super Bowl idea. Commercial idea.
All right. I think we burnt out our talk.
I
I think we burnt out
I think this is Grant's best fantasy. Riding around naked on a polar bear, eating wings and
I think
dried
that's
mangoes.
Mike's fantasy, actually.
And on that note,
And on that last drum roll, you're listening to Second String Sports, 88.7 KBVR Corvallis. If you want to follow us on Twitter at Second String KBVR, once again, you can live tweet during the show. If you want to chime in next time, just do the hashtag Second String Sports. Talk some wings with Grant, some Seahawks with me. If you want to diss us, feel free to do what you please.
If you want some high sodium levels, go hang out with Logs.
Yep.
I like salt.
He does and we're going to leave on that. He likes salt. Like us on Facebook. If you like salt, like us on Facebook. If you like Buffalo Wild Wings, follow us on Twitter.
I like wings.
And if you like Twitter, tweet at us. Again, 9 a.m.s on Fridays if you're just tuning in. Talk to Super Bowl. Talk to NBA All-Star Game. Next Friday, we'll have a lot to talk about because we'll know the Super Bowl outcome. So tune in next week. More Beaver basketball. Listen to Second String Sports. Peace.
Bye.